And viewers, yes, we continue to be joining you from the Comfort Inn and Suites here in Scarborough. And of course, we are grateful to the management and staff of Comfort Inn and Suites for continually hosting us for the week. So we're getting into our conversation for this morning, and we're getting started off with Mr. Brian Thomas, who is chairman of Tobago Division. So, and we're talking rhythm, steel, and powder. Good morning and welcome.
Good morning, Kandace, and nice to have you here again.
All right, so tell us what's happening. This is happening on Friday. What can we expect? Friday, which is tomorrow. What can we expect?
Well, it's only one day to go, and the excitement is building for Rhythm, Steel, and Powder. It's a Tobago event. This event is a parade-style event. We're going to start off the carnival. No DJ Chucks. That's a sweet sounding of band going through the streets of Scarborough.
All right, and how many bands are going to be a part of it?
Well, this year we're going to have 12 bands taking part. We are going to be starting at the Coast Guard base at 5 p.m. We're going to have 4 bands playing at that position. So while the 4 bands are playing, we expect people to gather, people to wear the white. We're asking people to wear white. We also have jerseys on sale. That will be on sale at that time too. During the day today, you can get your jerseys also during tomorrow, during the day, but we're going to have the jerseys present at the venue for sale also. So you can purchase your jerseys. You will get a bottle of powder free when you purchase a jersey. All right, so you have white and different colors. So we're going to have Metro Stars. We're going to have West Side Symphony, C&B Concordians, and T&Tech New Dimension. So they're going to kick off the program playing until around 7 p.m. So after 7 p.m., we're going to have 5 bands traversing the streets of Scarborough. So we're going to kick off with some African drummers. Right? We have Dixieland Steel Orchestra. We have NGC Steel Explosion. We're going to have Tobago Rhythm Section. We're going to have Cats and Jammers. And we're going to end off with the massive Trinidad All-Stars. You know, those are the king of the roads for these type of events. So we're going to go through Scarborough, go all the way up to Wilson Road, turn onto Gardenside Street, and come down back to the Esplanade. So where we're going to end off the performance with 3 other bands, with Uptown Fascinators, the reigning small band champions, RBC Redemption Songsetters, and we're going to have a guest band, another guest band from Trinidad, which is the NGC Cuba Joylanders.
Nice. And this is the second year that this is happening, right?
Yes.
So what was the experience like last year?
Well, last year it was excellent. It was an excellent show. But last year the show was named Pan and Powder, which is a national event. But we found that in Tobago we needed our own identity. So we give it a rebranded Rhythm, Steel, and Powder. However, it's the same concept. Right? So the Rhythm, Steel, and Powder will be significant to Tobago only. Right? So because of the success of the show last year, the THA, who are our part sponsors, adamant that it is back on the program again this year. And we got tremendous support from them again. So we want to thank Secretary Boris for our support for this program going forward. We also like to thank Carib and also Caribbean Airlines. Caribbean Airlines will be outfitting the unsponsored bands in this event. So all the bands that are unsponsored, Caribbean Airlines will be outfitting them. So you'll see a lot of Caribbean Airline branded T-shirts along the route this year.
And then how does this fit in with, Calypso Month and all of that's happening?
Well, it goes back, when you talk about Carnival and when you look back to how Carnival started on the streets with the pan music. It didn't have DJs as yet. And this is just significant that it's coming in and tying in back into Calypso Month and all of these things. So the history of Carnival, it's tying into that. So we're going to start the Carnival the way how it's supposed to be, on the streets with the pans roving, along with people tripping behind the pans.
All right, and what else can we expect for Friday?
All right, so Other than the pan, as I said, we have some African drummers who are going to be playing along. We're going to have rhythm sections. We're going to have some carnival, traditional carnival characters from like Moko Jumbies, Fire Breeders, Lamb, Dom, those different things. We're also going to have some carnival characters coming from the NCC, National Carnival Commission. They're going to be part of the procession also. So it's going to be a very colorful parade, mixed of steel band music, drums, the rhythm, and of course, we're going to be wearing white and we're going to have powder. We're going to have white powder. We're going to have different color powder. So it's just going to be a really excellent show tomorrow night.
All right, and then tell me about, just Tobago being included in Tobago Carnival and, being part of that identity that's forming.
Right. So it is, as I said before, it's significant that the way that this Pan-Trimbago event is starting off the carnival. We don't have much other participation in the other days. However, but it is really nice that we got this day that we can portray most of our bands and the significance of Pan and the power of the music with the parade that can pull a lot of people on that day because the parade usually be a big parade. You're surprised to see the amount of people that comes out for that. We are getting a lot of traction from Trinidad, interest on Trinidad, calling for people to come over to purchase jerseys and all of these different things. So the parade is going to be a really nice one.
All right, well, I want to thank you so much, Mr. Thomas. And so for the viewers, just give the viewers a time and place.
Right, so we're going to be starting at the Coast Guard base for 5 p.m. And we'll ask people to come and gather early. So we can, get your powder, buy your jersey, gather, enjoy the sweet music until we're ready to hit the road just around 7 p.m. I'm going to head up to Scarborough, go around Garden Side Street, and come back and end off with the sweet music of Steel Pan to start the Juve right after.
All right, great. Thank you so much. All right, viewers, we're going to take a quick break and we'll be right back.
It's a brand new morning, rise up to a brand new dawn.